Hi, beautiful woman, and welcome to The Voice of the Wise Woman by Kristy Borbas. This podcast is for the woman who knows she's meant for more depth, more power, more sovereignty, more joy. You may already have success on the outside, but you feel that deeper pull and nudge inside for your soul, for your sisterhood, and for your own queendom. Here we awaken ancient wisdom, astrology, energetics, and embodiment so that you can step into your feminine leadership and live the life you're truly here for. I'm Kristy, a guide, an oracle, and the voice of the wise woman, and I'm so honoured you're here. Let's jump into today's episode. Today we're talking about moon magic, my favourite subject, the new moon and the full moon, and how they align to us. As women, we are so deeply connected to the moon and we align with the cycles of the moon. We live with flow, more presence and more power when we align ourselves with the moon magic. So I want to go firstly into the difference of the new and the full moons. So new moon is when we seed our intentions. So this is the dark moon where there's nothing. You don't see a moon at all. And it is a very beginning. So if you think of a garden that you want to actually plant something in, the new moon is the time when you've already pulled out all the weeds. You've pulled out all the weeds and you are ready to plant. So the new moon is the time that you're ready to plant. You've gone to the shop, you've got the seedlings. You go in, you make room, and you plant those seeds. Now you're planting them with the knowledge, if it's a tomato tree, if it's a lemon tree, if it's just flowers, you're planting them knowing if I look after this, it's going to yield something for me. It's going to give me tomatoes. It's going to give me lemons. It's going to give me beautiful purple flowers every day when I wake up. I'm going to see them. It's going to make me feel so good. So you already know that you're starting the process. And you know you've got to look after it by watering, feeding it, doing all the things. But that new moon is the start of a new beginning. You don't know how tall that tree is going to get. You don't know how much tomatoes or lemons or fruit or flowers it's going to give you. But you have that intention, that dream, that heart, new beginning feeling. And it feels good. So what we're going to do is we're going to plant the seeds and we're going to set intentions to call in what you are truly ready to receive. Now, how you can go deeper in this is actually align it to the season. So we could say every month is a new moon. So when there's a new moon and you feel it's a new moon and you go outside, you see there's no moon. Okay, it's a new moon. I want to now start, exercising, doing 2 Pilates a week and going for an extra 3 walks a week. And that's what I'm doing. And you could just say it to the universe and then leave it. You could write it and maybe check it in a month. Or you could actually align it with the planet and what that season is about. So we have just come through the new moon in Virgo. So where you could align in an easy way, Virgo is about getting stuff done. It's practical, to-do lists, structured. It's more of the masculine sign. It's very good at getting things done. Very organised and structured, practical, ticking off boxes, all of that sort of stuff. So there might be things that you've wanted to change in your life. This is a time, Virgo season. We could go a step deeper and find out where Virgo is in your chart. So it could be in your family chart. So that means what are the new beginnings and new intentions you want to start doing practically? What rituals do you want to bring in practically in the family as a family unit? Maybe you all want to exercise together. Maybe you all want to set up a savings account for something. If you don't know your chart, like I said, just align it with the season. So new moon, new intention, new beginning, you've reflected and you're going inwards and you're seeing the big picture from inside. What do I need? What do I want to grow? What do I want to establish? And then you start doing the process. So like I said, in this Virgo season, it's about practical things. It's about rituals, habits. What habits do you need to get to where you want to go? Think of your goal. What habits, what routines, what rituals? How do I move towards that? Journal them down. But then you have to start doing the actions. If I just plant those seeds and never water it or have it in a dark place where there's no sun, those seeds aren't going to grow. They will only grow if I say, oh, I planted that yesterday, so I need to water it today. I'll get up early to water it tomorrow. The next day I'll check on it, I'll water it again, and I'll keep watering it. And that's what I'm going to do. That's my habit and ritual, because I want that lemon tree to grow. I want those tomatoes to grow, or I want those beautiful purple flowers to grow. So we actually have to do something there. We set the intention and we set the wheels in motion. That's the new moon. Then we have the full moon. Now, the full moon is the full culmination of the moon. So when we go outside, we see the full, beautiful, white, sparkling, celestial mother moon. And we release what isn't serving that planet. So if you've noticed, it's not really growing. Well, what is stopping it grow? Okay, it's in the dark. I need to then move it. I need to put it in the sun. Are there weeds stopping it? I need to pull out these weeds. They are stopping my seeds growing. So your intention here, to walk more, to start Pilates. 2 weeks later, a full moon comes. I haven't done that. Why? Okay, I haven't made time. I haven't made space. I procrastinated. I didn't book the Pilates. I didn't pay for the ticket. I didn't put my alarm 30 minutes earlier to go for a walk. So you take those things and you release them, you remove them out of your way so you can keep bringing those beginnings, manifestations, intentions through. So it's almost like a checklist. It's the recheck. Are things looking good? Maybe that seedling has just started to come through and you've seen the first little green bits. You know, the tiny little green bits that come out and you think, oh, it's coming. Oh, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. And you're so excited. That means it's working. So keep doing what you're doing. But if it hasn't sprouted in your life, we look at then what we can release, what we can get go of and what we can move through. It's a full combination. It's a time of release. And it's also time to show us what's no longer aligned. So if something isn't working, so say you've tried to grow that new intention and it's just not moving. Maybe you've changed the goalpost. Maybe you don't really want a lemon tree there. Maybe you want it somewhere else. And maybe the plants, it's not the right time because you haven't got that extra time to water them, to look after them. So we really need to be honest here and release those things that no longer serve us, that are standing in the way of these new beginnings. Full moon is also the celebration. It's the fullness. So another thought of this is the new moon in our cycle, our own personal cycle, can be something of we really want to go inwards. We really want to rest. We want to take a step back. We don't want to do too much. And then in the full moon, we're celebrating, we're partying, we're moving things, we're allowing more because it's full, the moon's full. But say if at the full moon, you don't feel full, you don't feel like you're expanded. You feel better and more expansive in the new moon. Another part of that is that your own cycle is not the new and the full moon. It's the opposite way. So we also have these menstrual cycles which tell us where our fullest expression is and where our new beginnings are. That more I'm going to talk about in another episode. That's not today. I don't want to get you confused. But for me, example, when the new moon's on, I actually get lit up because I love being reflective. I love going inwards. I love seeing shadows. And then at the full moon, that's when people have parties on. They want to go out all the time. They want to do all the things. That used to be when I got my full period. So I had no energy to do any of that. No energy at all. Because I had a really heavy bleed. So that to me was my new moon time. Now people work on opposite sides because of obviously their own cycles. But generally, new and full, that's how they work. You can go deeper with your own cycle as well. The easiest way that I would start doing this, if you haven't already, is track your own chart, your own menstrual chart, and just see where is your full moon and where is your reflective new moon. New moon would be when you get your bleed, when you want to go reflective, not go out, just hang out, rest, nurture your body. Full moon, full expression. But then also looking at the new moons and full moons, what season, what planet, and then where do I need to set intentions for that? So I'm setting intentions for Virgo for getting shit done. And then it'll be Libra. Then I'm going to set intentions for relationships, other, me and other. And then I'm going to set intentions for Scorpio. And then it's on and on and on. And then the full is the opposite to that planet. So we've got Virgo and we're going to have full moon in Pisces because they're the opposites. So in 2 weeks, the full moon in Pisces. This is another whole episode that I have to talk about in another section. I don't want anyone to get confused. So let's just remember new moon and full moon. New moon, new beginnings, starting of the chapter. Full moon, what do we need to release? What is looking good? And is there anything else I can cut to go back to getting that full cycle going? When you live in tune with this lunar cycle, you actually create a natural rhythm for yourself and creation of release, balance, and flow. Just like the plant has a cycle, so do you. So that's wrapping it up for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for listening, beautiful souls. And I'm so honoured that you've shared this time with me in this space. If this episode spoke to you, share it with a sister, share it with anyone that needs to hear it, post it on your stories, tag me, and don't forget to leave a rating or download or subscribe to my YouTube channel. I want to let every woman know that they can hear this wisdom and they can use it in their own lives. If you're ready to weave these lunar rhythms into your everyday life and leadership, come join me in the Queendom, inside where we embody these cycles as part of our feminine power. The link is in the bio, along with some free resources to begin your journey. Until next time, beautiful soul, bye for now.